and use the picture.
Yeah. Okay.
And tag like a loon.
Dude, we're live. We're live. All right. So what is going on, everybody? We are live. We're back again. This is twice in 1 week. I'm live. Holy shit! Can you believe it? That's right. Welcome to the NerdyMark channel. I am Sid, the NerdyMark, but this is not the NerdyMark show. This is the Armbar Nerds show, and of course, with Armbar Nerds, it's a combined collective effort between myself and Armbar Audio, Tim FIRRREEE and John Kearns. I have Tim on the phone with me. Tim, what's going on, buddy?
How are you, Sid? Glad to be here.
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. This is awesome. Well, this is technically our first episode of Armbar Nerds. For those who don't know, like I said, it is a collective effort between myself, Tim, and John. John, of course, is busy making money, aka at work, so he will not be joining us at this time, but hopefully next week he will. So what we're trying to do with this whole thing is, like I said, we're trying to kind of share it between me and Armbar Audio. So, we'll probably, maybe 1 week we can do it on your channel, and this week we'll do it on mine, and we'll do that, or we'll figure something out. So we'll keep you guys posted. Again, stay tuned to both of our channels for more info on that. But Tim, we have some stuff to talk about today, don't we?
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so because we do, I have once again a little bit of the bubbly. So it's technically okay. It's like an energy drink, and it's like citrus flavored. So it looks a little bit like, and it looks like champagne. So that's why I do it. I don't really drink bubbly on camera, But yeah, also Tim, you can't see me, but I am wearing the Pittsburgh T-shirt that you guys got me when I came down there. Apropos, like Le Champion says. All right, so yes, man, this is awesome. Yeah, it's always a good time when we're on each other's show now, isn't it? So, yeah. So we've got some stuff, some more wrestling shows now. I mean, of course, AEW and NXT on Wednesdays, but we're getting all kinds of new stuff. We got AEW Dark, which is airing on Tuesdays, and we have NWA Powerrr now, which is airing now on Tuesdays. And now they were airing it on YouTube. I think they're moving it to Fight, or are they still keeping it on YouTube as well?
I hope they're still keeping it on YouTube.
Yeah, I would hope to. Yeah, I mean they should. I mean it seems
to work out for MLW.
Exactly.
MLW
Yeah.
is on YouTube, and their first pay-per-view is on Fight.
Yeah.
Which will be happening in a couple of weeks, and NWA's first pay-per-view will be on Fight.
Yeah. Into the fire
this week.
Yeah.
Which is called Into the Fire. And
Into the fire. I love the theme song for NWA, man. Like, I just love it. Yes. It's so good.
I love the whole.
Yeah.
I love the whole like
the presentation.
The presentation, the aesthetic, and the commercials that they run in between.
That is good stuff, dude. That is just good stuff. Here, hold on, let me turn you up all the way. All right, yeah, but that is just amazing stuff too to watch. Yeah, like the Austin Idol that commercial, and like now this week we had like pancakes and like someone selling waffles and tire irons. Like that was that was some good. That was funny. Like I loved it. I was like, dude, is this like? It was like an old NWA promoter or something. Yeah, it looks. It sounds like it's a lot of the tone. If you remember back sometime I think about in 2016, 2017, WWE aired a few vignettes on YouTube called Deep South Wrestling, and yeah. Southpaw Wrestling, not Deep South Wrestling. I'm sorry. Southpaw Wrestling. And I feel like they were parodying NWA quite a bit on this. Like if Southpaw Wrestling was like a serious thing, it's NWA, So I loved it. It kind
of reminds me a little bit of Tim and Eric. Great job.
Yeah. I actually haven't seen that, but yeah, I guess so. But
it's absurd humor.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of y'all know I'm a huge fan of the 80s. So the fact that it has like a really 80s feel to it is just so amazing. It's just really, really awesome, and it's very, and again, it's also very, you know, as you said, apropos because you know it was a big deal back in the 1980s with, you know, of course, Ric Flair and you know, Dusty Rhodes and Arn Anderson.
If you go back and you watch the first WCW episodes, or even like Jim Crockett Promotions,
Yeah,
set up exactly the way NWA is now.
yes.
And I think it's a night. It's like when people say when old things become new again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think, you know, because now that we have like a huge resurgence, like in pop culture, we have like a resurgence with the 80s, you know, with, you know, the certain fashion styles coming back, you know, a lot of people using neon these days, you know, and you know, you see like the whole kind of retro style fonts for different, you know, YouTube channels and different, you know, Stranger Things, exactly.
Stranger Things is a huge part of that.
Oh yeah.
You know, 80s push.
Oh yeah. Season 4, they already released a little teaser for season 4. That it's actually got me already excited for that. So that's gonna be good. Yeah. So yeah, but so since we are kind of on the subject, let's go ahead and kind of dive right into NWA. What did you think about this week's episode? Clickbait, it's called. So what do you think about this week?
I thought it was fantastic. I loved Aaron Stevens coming out. And,
Aaron Stevens
telling everyone silence, like his old character Damien Sandow. I liked how he explained how he went to Hollywood and worked on different parts of his craft, and how he doesn't want anyone to look him straight in the eye, which is hilarious.
It's very MJF-ish.
I really enjoy the interviews.
This week.
NWA.
Yeah, this week. Yeah, the interview they did with Nick Aldis and Camille, that was pretty interesting. And you said Camille is Braun Strowman's girl, right?
She was. She might still be. But yeah.
Okay, I mean, if she's single, she can just tell her to hit me up. Anyway, but that was a good interview. I like that one. You know, Nick Aldis kind of plays a bit of a face and a bit of a heel. So his character is like very morally ambiguous, in my opinion. So I actually really like that about him.
I think he's a fantastic champion. I mean, in the first episode, he was all about giving respect to Tim Storm.
Yeah.
And like the whole like Camille thing, like they were trying to make it seem like he didn't want her to talk.
Yeah.
And he said go ahead, and she didn't talk anyway. So
yeah.
That'll be interesting to see when she does break her silence, and what does this mean? I'm not sure, but I am intrigued.
Yeah, that's
by her presence.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, she's yeah, I mean, I know I didn't watch the rematch between him and Cody, but I know that that's where he kind of hired her as an enforcer, and she was able to neutralize Brandy. So, I mean, it's been working out for him, and that's pretty cool. So, yeah, I mean, I liked him, but what do you think about James Storm as NWA North American champion, or whatever the title is called?
Well, I like that Eli Drake made the title seem more important than James Storm was letting on. Yeah. I also think that James Storm has always been one hell of a promo. He was in NXT for like a second, and he said the door was always open, but for some reason he never went to WWE, and it was said on Something to Wrestle with Bruce Pritchard and Conrad Thompson that Bruce said that there are some guys who are afraid to be famous or something like that, and he said James Storm is one of them. And that's why James Storm stays in these places like TNA and ROH and now NWA. Yeah. But I think with NWA's style and, like you said, the resurgence of not just 80s stuff, but wrestling in general. Yeah, there's wrestling. Yeah. Because I believe that 50% or 20-some% of AEW Dark viewers watch NWA Powerrr. So there's a lot of crossover And just as being a general wrestling fan, there's a huge crossover in what you watch.
For sure.
So, like, I think he could become, a star, even in NWA, as long as he feels comfortable doing so. But, I mean, the guy's a hell of a promo. And,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's about all I have to say about that.
Yeah. And, you mentioned a crossover. And I think this even continues to, this is a little bit, off topic, but, I did do a video. I did do a nerd discussion on my channel about pro wrestling and its place in nerd culture. I mean, this is, again, crossing over, fans cross over between several promotions, between NWA, AEW, NXT, just like how we read Marvel comics, DC comics, Vertigo, and all that good stuff, I mean, you see the more similarities between both these worlds. It's just so fascinating for me. But yeah, and anyway, sorry about that. I had to mention that a little bit. When you say crossover, I'm thinking about like Infinite Crisis or X-Men versus Avengers and stuff like that already. But yeah, so anyway, so as far as like some of the matches, what did you like as far as matches go this time?
I really liked seeing Trevor Murdoch back.
Yeah.
In a wrestling ring, and I thought it was perfect that he was in NWA, because NWA was always about big, badass bruisers, and Trevor Murdoch is just that.
Mm-hmm.
And he wrestled a completely different style of wrestler, and I think Ricky Starks is his name. I know his last name Starks.
Yeah, Ricky Starks. Right. That was a good match.
And I thought it was decent. I thought that I like to see Ashley Vox with Allison Kay, because I've seen Ashley Vox before, and it was nice to see her on a bigger platform. I liked how Sienna's title, or Allison Kay's title, has a picture of her in the middle, like Mildred Burke style.
Okay.
So, like, they're going way back with their history here. I thought that the main event I really liked, because I liked the Dawsons coming out and ruining it.
Yeah,
I felt in episode 1, the Dawsons made it clear that they were like the big bruiser type heels that you don't want to mess with in the tag division.
Yeah, for sure.
I love seeing Ken Anderson back.
That was
TV.
good. That was good.
And
boom.
Pairing with Colt Cabana was good. And they beat the Jobbers, who jobbed out to the Dawsons the week before, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a solid show. I thought the first show was solid. I thought this one was solid.
Yeah.
I'll be making sure to watch it weekly.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to kind of watch it, because fun fact, I literally right before we streamed, I finished watching Powerrr. But because it usually airs on Tuesdays, and I'm a little busy on Tuesdays, and I have to find a way to like watch it maybe during like my lunch break or something. But we'll see.
That's the great thing about YouTube,
Yeah, exactly. That's the fantastic thing. But yeah. Oh yeah. So our boy John, he's on the chat now. He said R.I.P. Lance Cade. And also he said, wouldn't be surprised at all if the Dawsons and Murdoch become a trio. I could see that. I could totally see that.
Good idea, John.
That'd be a good idea. Yeah, exactly. I love that. I would say that it's kind of weird. Eddie Kingston and Homicide. Yeah, they're on this. Like it just, I don't know. I mean, I like them. Don't get me wrong. They're a good team, but
they don't fit the vibe.
They don't. I was just about to say, I'm like, they should honestly. I would have. They could have just gone to AEW and faced off against Santana and Ortiz or something like that. And sorry, that's
Eddie Kingston. Well, that happened in Impact.
In Impact, yeah, I know, but they could do it in AEW.
Eddie Kingston rallied Hernandez and Homicide, the original LAX, to go up against.
Oh,
Santana and Ortiz.
Yeah. To your point, John asked, "Where is Hernandez?" I don't know.
Well, Eddie Kingston is a hell of a promo as well.
Oh yeah.
Like he is great on the mic. but I agree. They don't really fit the aesthetic to what NWA is. But, who knows? It's still in its infancy.
Yeah, because they're coming out dressed up in NWA, as in the hip hop group, like Eddie Kingston. I mean, not Eddie Edwards. He was wearing a DMX t-shirt, and Homicide was wearing a Straight Outta Compton shirt, and I was like, well, I mean, this is weird because this is big hard hitting men wrestling and stuff like that, and then you got these two hood rats in here, and no disrespect to them, I think they're both great. I just don't know if like you said, their characters fit the mold.
A hood rat is a girl, so I would say two muff and G's.
Two mother effing G's, yeah, like James Mother effing Storm, Anyway, that was, I think that's my main gripe with this week is just having Kingston and Homicide, and I guess, and also. You mentioned the women's title. Honestly, it looks a little small, in my opinion. I wish it was a little bit bigger. I don't know.
Well, doesn't AEW's?
The AEW's is smaller than the World Heavyweight Champion, but at least it looks like a belt. So this one, I don't know. This feels like the ones you would get it. Well, okay, no, I'm not gonna cheapen it that much, but this one looks a little too small to kind of wear around your weights, and that's what women's title looked like back then. Yeah, I guess, but still, I wish it was wearable. It doesn't look like you can wear it. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I just need to lose more. Do the full gear challenge. Continue the full gear challenge, and maybe then I can wear it.
Well, Allison Kay does have a nice waistline and backside, so maybe she can't wear it.
Even Ashley Vox, man. I don't know. She's pretty. I like her.
Oh yeah, I was just saying how it would fit and everything.
Yeah. Anyway, no, sorry. We get distracted about that. Get bigger and smaller at the same time. That's the goal, John. That's the goal. Anyway, but I think, I mean, I wonder next week they're going to talk about the future of Tim Storm. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what else, but yeah. So I had a question for you. Is there anybody you particularly would probably like to see in NWA, Tim?
Carlito.
Okay.
I think Carlito's WWE run was a little bit botched, and for multiple reasons outside of his wrestling skill.
Right.
And I think seeing him on Glow and seeing him still in shape and still in wrestling shape, I think he would be a great addition, especially with the cast of characters they already have, like James Storm and Aaron Stevens. I think Carlito could bring some of that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And just unknown people, like independent wrestlers that people don't know. Like that Ricky Starks guy, apparently he's been a great independent wrestler. I had never heard of him until NWA. I'm sure a lot of people had never heard of Ashley Vox.
Me neither,
I think our friend from Armbar Audio who did an interview with us, Kobe Durst could be good there.
That could work.
And Tenacious Trixie Tash. People like that. But I mean, if we're going older names or today's names that are free agents, I would go Carlito.
Oh, John said I need more Josephus. He said I need more Josephus, and he said Pillman Jr. Well, I could see Pillman Jr. for sure. That would work.
Pillman Jr. is on his way to AEW, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Because he was in the Battle Royal, and he's a second generation star.
Yeah.
He's in MLW, and a lot of the MLW wrestlers also wrestle for AEW, like Jimmy Havoc and MJF.
Yeah, and I know. So as far as women, I know she was in the Battle Royal. She was the Joker, but I think Mercedes Martinez would be really cool in NWA. I'd like to see that personally. Yeah, I know it's also kind of, well, I mean, she's not super overtly gangsta, but she could fit that style very well, the NWA style. For me, like as far as like older guys, I can only think of a couple of older guys, but I don't know if they're still wrestling, but I would not mind seeing Hard Crash Holly and Bob Holly. Oh, I'm sorry. Rest in peace. Never mind. Is Bob Holly still alive?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. If he's still wrestling, I'd love to see him come down and do some stuff. Like I maybe just here and there, but that would be pretty cool. Yeah. And I forgot Crash Holly passed away. I'm sorry. Rest in peace. Yeah. Stop watching wrestling. I know. Anyway, so anything else about Power? Do you want to talk about?
Well, I think the last bit of information that should be said is that they announced on their episode Tuesday that they would have a pay-per-view.
Yes.
And it's already sold out, and the only way you could watch it is via Fight.
Yes. So it's called Into the Fire. Anyway, yeah. It's called Into the Fire, in case you didn't hear it, in case you couldn't hear over my terrible singing. Anyway, so let's move on to AEW Dark. I have been really enjoying AEW Dark the past 2 weeks. What about you?
Just like NWA Powerrr, I love the aesthetic, like with Tony Schiavone in the control center.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty awesome.
That is pretty interesting.
Because that's also like kind of throwback. And I love that they're taping their dark matches.
Yes.
Because I mean, a lot of the times, like back in the day, and even today, dark matches for Raw and SmackDown. Well, SmackDown doesn't really have dark matches anymore.
Mainly Raw, yeah.
And yeah, but like back in the day, they had like
they
would have stacked dark matches. And
yeah,
no one would ever see them.
Yeah, they had like Velocity and stuff like that.
So I think it's really awesome that they are able to, or not able to, but decided to film them and make it into like a second show on social media, because YouTube is social media, and AEW, since its infancy, since before it became a company, the people behind it use social media to an extreme. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
With being the elite and everything.
For sure, yeah. That was good.
And then it kind of flowed over into the AEW with the Road 2s and such. And now we have AEW Dark. Yeah.
So, as far as, speaking of the Road 2 series, I actually tweeted at Cody Rhodes once, and I asked him if they were going to continue that series. And he did like it. So I don't know what that means. Does that mean it's going to continue, or I don't know, but maybe, or I guess it's kind of being integrated into AEW just because, we saw the promo package this week between Cody and Jericho. So I think they're kind of like integrating it into the show, into Dynamite. So that's fantastic.
Is, like, the Road 2 series was for people to get into the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
But now we have Dynamite for that. Like you said, it's integrating into the television product.
Yeah, I like that.
So I think him liking it was like, I'm glad you enjoyed this, and it'll be more of a part of our product in some form or fashion.
Yeah. So John actually, you made a point when we were talking about NWA about the unknowns. John actually has a good point here. He said, Tim Storm is a perfect example of what Tim was saying, with people you've never heard of but have been killing it for years. Yeah, that's true. This is the first time I've heard of Tim Storm myself, so I don't know about you, Tim Farley. I don't know about you.
The first time I ever heard of him was whenever I heard that, what's his, shit. I always want to call him Magnus, because that's who he was in Impact, but who's the champion? What's his name?
Nick Aldis.
When Nick Aldis won the title off of him.
Okay,
like, who's Tim Storm? Like, who the hell is that?
Yeah. And, he did a good job. Last week, that match was good, though, last week. I liked it a lot. But, yeah, so as far as, like, Dark this week, I want to just go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room, Janela versus Kenny Omega. That was a match that I never knew that I wanted until I finally got it. So it was great. It was awesome.
I thought it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only thing that it lacked was a little bit of the bloodly.
Yeah, a little bit of the bloodletting, a little bit of the Bloody Mary, a little bit of the Bloody Mary. If we're singing,
a little bit of color could have worked.
Yeah, a little bit of the red plasmic fluid or whatever WWE wants to call blood. Anyway, so yeah, that was good. I liked how Kenny was like kind of taunting John Moxley a little bit. Like he, did the whole, breathing in thing that Moxley did when he first came into AEW. He even hit a paradigm shift onto Janela. So,
yes, he did.
That was great. And John Curtins, I also agree with his sentiments. Janela being suplexed onto the chair back's a good God. Yeah, that was freaking crazy. Hashtag please don't die. So yeah,
wasn't there a suplex off the apron or onto the apron?
Yes,
like a dragon suplex.
So yeah, there was. He hit a
Janela got his ass kicked for most of the thing.
Yeah, Kenny. Kenny hit 2 suplexes in the ring, and then I think they went outside because he tried to keep going for the third one, but Janela kept escaping, and then he got into the apron. Kenny caught him on the apron and then hit the suplex. Oh yeah, and he also hit the rebound lariat. Yeah, you're right, John. So kind of like what Moxley used to do.
Janela did great too. I just don't remember because it was Tuesday.
Yeah. Janela did good. Yeah, the man just he has such a super high pain threshold. Like, god damn, like how? Anyway, I mean, I think the question he gets a lot is how is he not dead? But anyway, yeah. So John said that. Yeah, go ahead.
I also liked how this match was on Tuesday, and the next night Kenny Omega won in the tag match.
Yeah.
It feels like the American viewers who may not have known Kenny Omega and have heard all the hype around him and have only seen him lose are going to start seeing the real Kenny Omega. His redemption seems to be coming.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. He's just getting started,
Right.
I'm just getting started.
On the internet going, oh, Kenny Omega's overrated. I heard all this
stuff
about him, and all he does is lose.
Oh,
and it's just like, dude, have some patience. Like, that's the worst part of wrestling. The worst part of wrestling is the fans' patience in anything.
I think I saw
any promotion, any storyline. It's just like you are so quick to judge something. Just watch how it plays out.
Yeah, I think I saw a tweet somewhere. I forgot who tweeted it, but he said the people who hate wrestling the most are wrestling fans or something like that. And it's like, well,
yeah, I saw that too.
I forgot who did it. It was somebody. It wasn't Bully Ray. It was somebody else. But I wanted to say Bully Ray, but it wasn't him. But yeah, so John said that Kenny hit the rebound lariat as well. Yeah, kind of like what John did in a past life.
You know where John got it from.
I actually don't.
Nigel McGuinness.
Oh, okay. I actually didn't know that.
That was one of Nigel McGuinness's trademarks. And when Nigel had to quit wrestling, I'm pretty sure John Moxley picked it up.
Yeah. So, by the way, and you know this, and everyone else probably doesn't. But there is, I am starting a new hashtag kind of a campaign thing. Every time we see a John Moxley match and someone mentions the name Dean Ambrose, I want to have the hashtag what the hell is a Dean Ambrose, or WTF is a Dean Ambrose, or what is a Dean Ambrose? Because I actually don't know. So if anyone can answer that, please let me know. So because Tim, I know you know a little bit more about wrestling than me. Do you know what a Dean Ambrose is?
It's been erased from my memory banks.
Okay. Well,
if it was ever there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was just wondering. So yeah. Anyone, just John, if you know what a Dean Ambrose is, just leave it in the chat. I'd appreciate it. But yeah. So John also said Janela hit Omega with that suplex off of the steps. Oh, that's right. Yeah. That looked painful, and sent Omega through the upside down table. Yes, that was pretty messed up, and I loved it. And And he also slammed him onto a ladder like 3 times until the ladder broke, I think, right?
Yeah, it was nasty.
I loved it.
Match.
It was good. It was good stuff. Yeah. I mean, and then finally, Kenny did hit the one-winged angel to win, and he hit it onto the chair. And yeah, Janela is, rest in peace, Joey Janela, because that was a good match. But I do hope Janela comes back soon as well, because I really like him, and he's been losing quite a bit. So I would love to see Janela have some sort of resurgence down the line too. Yeah, R.I.P. Janela's fine.
Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
What?
Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
What about him?
I'd like Janela to wrestle him. I'd like to see that.
That would be good. That would be a good match. I mean, obviously, he's pretty much wrestled all the other psychopaths, so I don't know if I want to see them wrestle again. I mean, a 4 corners match between him, Mox, Allen, and Havoc. I mean, that I'd like to see that definitely, but it doesn't have to happen right away. But yeah, I mean, that was good. Do you remember what the other matches were? We had SCU and
Dark Order and the Hybrid 2 against
and Chima and SCU. Yeah, that was a good match too.
Yeah, Chima and SCU. And Jack Evans of the Hybrid 2 finally got a pinfall victory.
Finally,
which I was happy for, because Jack Evans and Angelico are too good to go under
the radar. Yeah. I agree. Yeah,
even in AEW.
Yeah. So I guess this answers my question, but either way, so I know that the Janela and Omega, I know that win and loss, that didn't matter because it technically was a lights out match. But so in AEW Dark, wins and losses matter too, and that goes into your record, or how is that?
I'd imagine, because it's being televised in some form or fashion, so it should matter.
Okay. And first of all, John's going back to work, so yeah, thanks for joining, John. I'll go ahead and make your paper. But he also said JR talked about people shitting on his commentary on this week's Grillin' JR.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that? I didn't hear it, but yeah.
This week's Grillin' JR was just absolutely hilarious, because it was after he got off of a late flight, and they couldn't make the episode in time, and he was just pissed for a myriad of reasons, and he just went off on people who made fun of him saying Jungle Boy Jack Perry, oh, you're gonna kill his gimmick, he's just Jungle Boy, and he was like, I just call him Jungle Boy Jack Perry, who gives a shit, you're not in the business, you don't know how to it was so funny.
I like that.
It was a great episode of Grillin' JR.
Okay. I didn't get to see it. I didn't get to listen to it. I'll probably check out his podcast, but yeah.
I like to listen to him as I fall asleep. And then if I'll remember where it stopped whenever I fell asleep, so then I'll listen to it during the day or whatever.
I honestly
usually listen to podcasts, because sitting there for a half of an hour or an hour or 2 hours and just listening straight is just I can't do that.
I usually listen to the podcasts. Usually I listen to those when I'm on when I'm on a plane, or or if I'm on a long drive. That's usually when I listen to podcasts myself, but but I did make an exception for Talk is Jericho when he interviewed Jon Moxley. I literally just sat down and listened to it because I wanted to hear how he exited WWE and came into AEW. So because I always did kind of like Jon Moxley quite a bit. I went back and watched some of his old promos in CZW and whatnot, and I was like, man, this is good. Why did they restrict him and make him, obviously have ketchup and mustard in his holsters and shit like that? I mean, that's anyway. But those days are over.
Jericho said, it was a bad idea from bad creative.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true. That was what it was. But but that match was good. Chima and SCU, Jack Evans and Angelico and Dark Order. That was a good match. I think there was one more match, wasn't there, on Dark this week?
the librarian Peter Avalon.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Versus Sonny Kiss versus Kip Sabian.
Yeah.
Kip Sabian beating Peter Avalon as Sonny Kiss was rendered useless after being hit by a bunch of library books.
Yeah, that was weird. I mean, I actually, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like Sonny Kiss. You know, I do like him. He's fantastic in the ring. You know, I mean,
yes,
I think he's great. And people give him and even Nyla Rose a lot of shit. It's like, come on, like they're good wrestlers. They're good, talented
it's
people.
2019. Start being progressive. You don't have to live in 1950s anymore. Okay.
Yeah. Please and thank you. Up yours. Anyway, yeah. So next week on AEW, we have, of course, we have a couple of matches announced. We have Mox versus Pac after their little spat during the probably, like I said, was match of the night this week. That's going to be a good match. And Britt Baker apparently is going to, I guess, talk or something next week. I feel like this is going to be more of a build towards her and B. Priestley's program. But more importantly, it is taking place in Pittsburgh. And that is the home of Armbar Audio. And our boy John is going there, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
That's going to be exciting. Yeah, hopefully I'll have to see if I can get you guys on the show next week, if it's possible. We don't have to do it, but hopefully we'll see. But yeah,
you come on to ours.
Or that. I mean, no, I am going on December 11th, so I'll definitely get on that week because I want to talk about my experience a little bit. Because instead of
there's already things out there about AEW Dark on Tuesday.
Taz.
People are already spoiling it. So
I didn't read any.
I didn't read it.
Yeah, but I do know Taz was on commentary for AEW Dark, so that's interesting. So the human suplex machine or whatever, right? That was interesting. I like that. That's cool. I mean, I know he did a lot of commentary work on Impact and even in WWE. How do you think of his? What do you think of his commentary work in the past?
His commentary works top notch.
Really?
Everything that Taz did was top notch.
Okay.
Yeah. WWE didn't know how to use him really, so he became a commentator after he got injured. But when he was in ECW, he was so good, man. Like one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
And he was great in commentary. Taz is just awesome. I was actually on his show.
Oh yeah.
Once. Yeah, I called in one day.
Nice.
To talk about NXT. Yeah.
Really? What did he say?
Oh, this was when NXT was just like becoming like big.
Okay.
And we were talking about how it feels like an indie show with a lot of great production value and stuff like that. I don't remember, and I think he thought I was high because of the way that I talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, he said something funny, but that was whenever he had a podcast, and then he had a CBS show every day that I couldn't hear. And I think it was a CBS show that I called into because I congratulated him and I said, whenever I used to listen to your podcast, I was like, this is so good, it should be an everyday thing.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I didn't follow up with it. And who knows what's going on now, but
yeah, I wonder what he
was also interviewed for that backstage SmackDown show too.
Talking Smack or?
No, the one that's coming out that CM Punk did.
Oh.
Things for.
I don't know.
There was a lot of names thrown in the hat for Renee Young's new show.
Oh yeah, that
it's
thing.
Be on Fox Sports 1 or whatever.
Isn't it like behind the not behind the rope, like
it's like backstage or something.
Something like backstage. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think that it's coming up, and yeah, interesting. CM Punk is kind of somewhat the brains behind it, isn't he?
I don't think so. I think Renee is.
Okay.
I think a lot of people like Sean Waltman, Taz, CM Punk, we're all like kind of like interviewing for spots on the show.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Interesting.
Something like that.
Well, I mean, so much for CM Punk never ever coming back. So there's that. But
well, he doesn't want to wrestle. That's the thing. And this show isn't WWE money. It's Fox.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because even now, like, because he also kind of realized he's not that good in MMA. So I know he was like doing commentary for some MMA promotion for a while.
I think the MMA thing, and I think also being married to
AJ Lee,
one woman for a long time, has kind of, and all the stuff that has happened with the WWE has kind of made him a more humble person. Because if you watch the StarCast interview, and there was an interview online with him talking about this backstage thing, he seems to be a different person now.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, I think, like you said, I don't think he wants to get in the ring anymore. Then that's fine. I mean, that's his prerogative. But yeah, I mean, but if they do at some point bring CM Punk into AEW for commentary, I would love to see that. That would be pretty cool. Just let him call AEW Dark for one episode. That'd be pretty awesome, actually. Yeah.
But it seems like he's gonna do the WWE thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
But speaking of WWE,
okay.
205 Live.
Yeah, it's still alive. I can't believe it. I probably should take down my RIP 205 Live video because that's pretty much irrelevant now. But yeah.
Well, we did find out a few things this week.
Mm-hmm.
One, they are referring to Lio Rush as the NXT Cruiserweight Champion.
Yeah, they've been doing that for
NXT and the 205 Live people will be on both shows.
Interesting.
They'll be integrated. Drake Maverick said that he and William Regal made a deal.
Okay.
So that should be interesting.
Yeah, it should be. That's a good idea, actually.
Who would you like to see wrestle on either show?
Ooh, I mean, I definitely want
that Garza is on 205 Live now.
Yeah, Garza. I mean, he's obviously gonna do that. Honestly, maybe even Kushida wrestling against Tozawa. That would be crazy.
Well, that's not possible anymore.
Huh? Oh yeah, not now.
The draft.
Oh, that's right. Tozawa's is on Raw.
Rio and Raw.
God
and
damn.
On SmackDown.
Oh, great. That's okay. He's gonna. Don't worry. Tozawa, in a matter of a year, will be back on 205 Live because they're not gonna know what the hell to do with him. So, yeah.
Who knows what they
or Carrillo. They're not gonna know what the hell to do with
Carrillo. Carrillo has a fighting chance because he's handsome.
Yeah, makes it hard. He also makes it hard. Him and Angel Garza are the reasons why I don't have a girlfriend. So there's that. Anyway, so.
Oh my God! On NXT, did you see whenever Angel Garza went to get a kiss from that girl on the cheek?
Yeah.
That dude went to do it too.
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny.
That big dumb-looking mark.
Oh yeah. What a mark. Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna. You know what? One day, mark my words. That's gonna be a T-shirt. The "What a Nerd, What a Mark." That's gonna be a T-shirt. One day. And
yep, my Armbar Nerds gets its full.
Yeah.
Full goings.
Full gear. Anyway, no. Yeah, but I like I said, definitely. Maybe okay, so maybe not Tozawa and Kushida, but definitely Kushida against, I don't know, maybe against Gentleman Jack Gallagher would be pretty cool. I think that would be an interesting match. We already saw Kushida versus Drew Gulak, so that's fine.
Brian Kendrick versus anyone.
Yeah, Brian Kendrick in NXT would be cool. Yeah, I mean, I know Jack Gallagher himself. Even he's gone to NXT UK and done stuff there. So that was pretty cool as well. I think he should do more stuff in NXT UK, frankly.
Jordan Miles and Cameron Grimes, perfect candidates.
Well, Cameron Grimes isn't 205 pounds.
But if they're going to be wrestling each other, one of the 205 Live guys can come over and wrestle him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they could come. Yeah, the 205 guys could come to NXT and do it. Yeah, I'd see that. Hell, Johnny Gargano and someone else That would be a good match. I would like to see Johnny Gargano against like Drew Gulak or something.
No.
Oh yeah, what?
Gulak's on SmackDown.
Oh god. Oh yeah. So yeah, who are all the 205 guys on SmackDown now, or on Raw and SmackDown?
Gulak's on SmackDown, and Tozawa and Carrillo are on Raw.
Okay, and everybody else is just staying the same, I guess. Well, yeah. Well, I guess Gargano versus Leo Rush. I'm down for that. It doesn't have to be for the championship. I just want to see those two in a match. That, and even Kushida and Arya Daivari. That would be an interesting match, I think.
I agree.
Yeah, because Arya Daivari.
Tony Nese versus Matt Riddle.
Yes, that would be good. I think that would be great. Tony Nese, yeah, bro, both of them would be good. I'm thinking about a match for Tommaso Ciampa. Like, who would be good for him besides Brian Kendrick?
I think Oney Lorcan.
Yes, that makes sense. Even though I'd get a little confused as to who's who, because both are bald, bearded men. Yeah, but yeah, no, Tommaso Ciampa. I'm just happy to. You know what? I'm gonna call it. I'm kind of a Ciampa mark because I just like seeing him again in the ring, and just yeah. I guess he's a babyface now because he's going after like heels. Like he fought
like Austin.
Yeah. See, did you hear what I said on my live stream? Like, I liked how between Moxley and Tommaso Ciampa, they're both kind of like the Stone Cold Steve Austins of each brand in a way. But the thing is, they're not forcing the Stone Cold Steve Austin, kind of what they did with Kevin Owens. They kind of forced him to be Stone Cold Steve Austin. It felt like that. I don't know about you, but
right. Because Shane McMahon was Vince McMahon. Owens was hitting the stunner.
Yeah.
So
it's like, come on, dude. I mean, like, no disrespect. I love Kevin Owens, but I don't love Kevin Owens. I like Kevin Owens, but like, come on. I mean, you can't force him to be Stone Cold Steve Austin. Though he did do a good job. I'm not saying no, but like I said, it didn't feel genuine. It just felt very like, look, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin, guys. Everyone, yes. It's like, no, you can't do that. It's still
it was total transparency.
Yeah.
Transparent.
Yeah. So up yours, WWE. Anyway, I don't want to make this a whole thing about dissing WWE. I just want it to be better. That's all. But yeah. So what else?
No, I hope Raw and SmackDown continue to be trash, so I don't have to watch them.
Yeah.
I already have so much wrestling that I have to ingest. There's just so much.
Yeah, there's AEW, there's NXT, there's NWA Powerrr, there's New Japan, which, yes, I will be watching Wrestle Kingdom and whatnot, and whenever it comes back. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, all kinds of good stuff, and yes, Impact too, even though I don't watch it, but infamously. But yeah, like you said, a lot of good wrestling, But what about you though? Any other matches you want to see on between NXT and 205 Live roster?
Not that I can think of right now, but
okay. I mean, I think as far as 205 Live, I mean, why don't they just put that on YouTube as well? Like, just put it on YouTube. I mean, that's what if they really want to,
they have a network.
Well,
they need people to subscribe to the network and keep watching the network.
I mean, yeah, but we have Vince McMahon putting out trashy ass pay-per-views, so people are gonna watch that. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I wanted to say one thing. So going back to what you said about Kenny Omega and his story of redemption. Excuse me. I actually had a tweet that I responded to. There's this one of my friends on Twitter. Her name is Shruti. She's a huge Kenny Omega fan, just like myself. And she was talking about how she was responding to someone saying that Kenny Omega, saying like kind of similar to what you said with Kenny Omega. Oh, he's overrated, or he's losing, blah blah blah. And she's like, yeah, no, it's his. she's like, no, he's not. There's something going on. And she said something about he's a WWE mark or something. And, it got me thinking. I was like, yeah, because WWE marks, they've been conditioned to forget about long-term booking. And so they don't seem to understand the concept of that. So, I mean, like you said, let it brew. Let it just be patient, I mean, I'm sorry this isn't Bobby Lashley and Lana trying to...
Kenny Omega was a free agent. They put up a match of his they had from one of their old developmental territories on their network.
No, that was... So, oh, they did? Okay, and on the network. Okay, yeah. But there was also, even when they challenged... Kenny Omega challenged Austin Creed to a game of Street Fighter at E3, they put like this old school promo of him in Deep South Wrestling against Crew Jones. They put a promo of Kenny Omega. I was like, what is going on here? Like, holy shit. But yeah, so for those who are saying, oh, Kenny Omega, we want him in WWE. Yeah, well, he's already been in WWE Genius and he didn't like it. So there's that. Yeah, I think he's trying
to change the world. That's his whole thing.
Mm-hmm. And he had like apparently he told a story about him in Deep South Wrestling where he had like a spat with the Miz. So there's that. So I mean, it's not going to happen, but if he were to do something in WWE, I mean, I guess there's your first match. But yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon.
I think matches against AJ Styles, man.
That's the only match I want to see for Kenny Omega right now. Him and AJ Styles. Oh yeah, him, AJ Styles, him and Finn Balor, him and Nakamura. Those three. Him and Matt Riddle, Adam Cole. Yeah, I mean that would be cool. I know we talked about this and we said this is probably not going to happen, and I still am of the opinion that it won't happen. But should AEW and NXT ever work together? Again, it's not going to happen. I know, but are there any matches you want to see there? I know we already talked about some matches for Kenny, but what about other matches?
Oh, jeez.
Let's go ahead. List them out.
I mean, Darby Allin against Damon Finn.
Okay.
Shit. Matt Riddle and Keith Lee versus anyone. Because I feel like they'd be great fits for AEW.
Matt Riddle and Keith Lee versus even Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. That's one match.
Yeah.
Velveteen Dream versus Sonny Kiss. That's a match.
Velveteen Dream versus MJF. Just have it be a mic battle.
Yeah, that's true. MJF versus Tommaso Ciampa. Two of the biggest heels in the business right now. Just let them go at each other. I want to see that.
So, we're not going to talk about any more 205 Live then?
I mean, we can still do that. We can still talk about 205 Live. What else did you want to say?
Well, there was 2 triple threat matches.
Okay.
And I feel like the winners should go against each other, Tony Nese and Brian Kendrick, to see who goes up against Leo Rush. Yeah. That was my only thing.
Okay. Well, I did want to talk about this. I know this was some time back, but Tony Nese, he turned heel after 6 months. I don't know. It just felt so quick for him to just turn heel. Oh, he loses the title. Okay, great. I'm going to be a dick again. So that's kind of how it feels. I don't know how you feel about that. Do you think it's too quick?
I feel like they don't know what to do with him.
Yeah. I mean, but that's weird because he's pretty much the archetype that Vince McMahon loves so much. He's a big, muscular, sweaty man. That's what Vince wants, right?
Yeah, but how much does Vince have a say in, who knows?
Yeah. I mean, the XFL is coming up anyway, so, I mean, the old man's going to be busy with that, and adding unnecessary storylines. So I actually hope not. I actually do hope that XFL is successful so that he has to focus more on that, and we can have Triple H run the company, hopefully, or at least Stephanie McMahon. I don't know. It's probably going to be Stephanie, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's. Well, Did you just get out of your car?
I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway, so. All right. So, anything else you want to talk about, or?
No, not really.
Okay. But yeah, I'm just. But at the end of the day, can we all just agree that, and I know this has been thrown out quite a bit, but I really mean it. It is probably the best time to be a wrestling fan, and I think even AEW, sometimes they said that, wrestling is basically cool again. And that is so true. And even though I do wish
stuff in Hot Topic, so
yeah, I need to go get some more stuff from Hot Topic. I'm trying to get that John Moxley hoodie and his T-shirt as well. So I'll probably have to pick that up. I mean,
I like the shirt that he has from New Japan a lot.
Oh, that one? Just the one that says Mox on it?
No, it says Purveyor of Violence, and then on the back it has the spray paint.
Oh yeah. Then and I guess we can talk about this then. Moxley was forced to vacate the United States title, the IWGP US title from New Japan. So do you think we'll ever see Mox in New Japan again, or is this it for him?
I hope so. I hope that New Japan and AEW form a working relationship.
Yeah. Oh.
Because, and the only reason they don't, I think, is because of ROH.
Okay. Yeah.
So I hope New Japan pulls their heads out of ROH's ass and kind of makes an agreement with AEW, because I think that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it's because ROH is, from what I've seen so far, they've been really trying to emulate what New Japan is doing, and I get that imitation is the highest form of flattery, but I mean, your Ring of Honor is not New Japan, so I mean, I don't know what to I don't know what to say, but I think from what I've seen. I think New Japan and AEW, their relationship could be really fruitful. We could even get Kota Ibushi in an AEW ring if that happens down the line, like just for a one-off thing.
I think it will. I think that.
Yeah.
Bold prediction here. I think Kota Ibushi dethrones Okada.
Yeah,
in
me
Wrestle
too.
Kingdom.
Yes, he should.
Then loses the belt and then goes to AEW.
Yeah, who takes it off of Ibushi, you think?
Probably Okada again.
I was hoping Sonata, honestly, because he had a whole thing about him wanting to be on the top. So.
Oh well, I mean, I'm just saying who I think it would be. I would love it if it was Naito.
Naito, yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, I showed my sister Naito doing the Destino, and now she just can't stop saying Destino. Yeah.
Kevin Kelly.
Yeah, she can't stop saying that. She can't stop saying Kodo Breaker, like in Japanese. I told her, actually, like my sister, her elbows are extremely sharp. I told her she could use the Judas effect if she wanted to, like to defend herself. So yeah, because she actually watches AEW with me because I watch it on TV. So like she actually even my mom and dad, they'll like come in and they'll be watching it and they'll just be wondering what the hell is going on, and they ask me like a shitload of questions and I gladly answer them. They're like, oh, so what's the point of winning a title if it's already scripted? It's like, well, they work their asses off, and it's just to show, hey, look, here's your title and here's a sweet bonus in your bank account because you work your ass off for us, and thank you. Just like how when you do a regular job and you do well and you get a raise.
Respect. Number one, it shows that you're the top dog
exactly
in the locker room, and you carry that company on your back, and you do everything and anything you can to propel that company.
For sure.
And that's why John Cena was WWE champ for so long during his tenures as WWE champ.
Yeah.
Because he didn't miss a house show. He made every appearance. He made every Make-A-Wish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
the guy he was the man.
Yeah, he was.
You know, Jericho for AEW. I mean, what he says is not wrong. As soon as he got into AEW,
people were paying attention,
and they got pay bumps. More people got pay bumps. More people started watching.
Yeah, I agree.
People were interested in the product.
Amen.
You know, fuck.
Yeah, no, that's all good points. I totally get that. That makes sense. Like, yeah, I mean, it's just about you know,
also,
are you,
like you said, the money. Like, the champion is making the most money.
Yeah, and he's also drinking the most bubbly. So.
No, I mean in any promotion.
Oh, right? For sure, yeah. Oh, she also knows she also saw the full. My sister, she saw the full clip of the little bit of the bubbly thing. So, yeah, we keep doing that to each other. So yeah, that's cool. I'm really excited that she's also like watching wrestling with me. That's pretty cool. But yeah, she likes Hangman a lot, and she keeps telling, like, every time he's on a match, she's like, "Come on, do the dead eye, do the dead eye." I was like, that's awesome. Yeah. So thank you, AEW, for introducing my sister to wrestling. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Cody and Bucks and Kenny and everybody. So yeah. But anyway, with that being said, I think we're at the 1 hour mark, about a minute after, actually. A little over a minute. So I think this is a good place to end it. This was a lot of fun, Tim. I actually enjoyed this.
I agree.
Yeah. So next, we'll do this again. Hopefully, we'll try to do this every week, you know, where we talk about probably NWA 205 Live and AEW Dark and whatever the hell else we want to talk about, frankly. So, you know, hopefully you guys will tune in. It'll either be here or on Armbar Audio. We'll keep you guys posted. You know, stay tuned to both channels. We might have to just end up just starting a new YouTube channel just for Armbar Nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should just do that. So we might do that. We'll let you know when that happens. We'll talk to Johnny Boy and Tim Boy and Sid Boy and everybody. But yeah, with that,
all the boys,
we them boys. Anyway,
we them boys.
Yeah, I mean that's supposed to be like a Dallas Cowboys thing, but I don't watch. I don't watch football.
Wiz Khalifa.
And Wiz Khalifa. Yeah, I mean, but
it's also the Briscoes from ROH.
Right. Yeah. See, there you go. See, anything we want. We talk about whatever the freaking hell we want. Anyway, but
fuck the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm sorry. You know what? I don't care. I don't watch football. So.
Yeah, I don't really anymore, but I will always have a distaste for the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay. Yeah, I think I heard about that once. I know why people hate the Dallas Cowboys. I don't even care. You know. But yeah, that's that though. We will definitely end it right here. So thank you so much for everyone tuning in. Really, really appreciate the love and the support and all that stuff. So please continue supporting both channels, Armbar Audio and the Nerdy Mark. Wherever
you are in the world, whether it's morning, noon, or night, you have a great one. And peace and love to all of you.
Too sweet. Bang.
Bang.
All right. And chill fist bump if you want. All right. So thank you. And of course, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us all on social media. Tell your friends about Armbar Audio and the Nerdy Mark, and tell them all about Armbar Nerds as well. Until next time, this is Sid and Tim. We're signing off. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.